being really informal here. I feel like I've had this shirt on in like my last 3 videos or something. But yeah, it's how that fits me right now. What is that from? Mean Girls. So I thought I would just grab the camera quick. I'm not going to make this a super long video, but I thought I'd grab it quick because I keep forgetting to do like these little updates. I think it's because obviously right now in my world, in this like real time, no one knows that I'm pregnant. Well, only close people, haven't announced it. So it just feels a bit weird making videos that are going to go out like after, when no one knows. So yeah, I think my last video was like 6 weeks. I think I was 6 or 7 weeks pregnant. I am now 11 weeks pregnant. Well, I think I am, like today. It's really hard to tell still. I think I mentioned in my last video, my cycles have been like, well, they were like really out. They were like 28, between 28 and like 40 something days apart. So it's still quite difficult to know exactly my dates. But when I had that 6 week scan, they did say 6 weeks then. So I think I'm around 11 weeks and I have my scan in 1 week's time. So literally next Tuesday on the 9th of March. Yeah, I think like, as you can tell, I feel like I'm a lot more positive now than I was. I was still really like nervous in my last video. I'm still quite nervous now. I'm not 100% there. I still like can't really talk about life with the baby or life like any further than 12 weeks pregnant, and I think that's understandable having gone through miscarriage. And oh my god, my air freshener just went off and scared the life out of me. Yeah, having gone through like miscarriage and ectopic pregnancy and stuff, I think it's quite normal to feel like that. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a little update. Like, I used to love doing updates on my blog when I was pregnant with Harry, and I didn't do YouTube then, and I used to watch so many people do them, and now I feel like excited that it's my turn again. So yeah, what's been going on? I'm really out of breath. Top symptom, number 1 symptom. So I've been feeling incredibly sick, and I've been sick, and I wasn't like that with Harry. I can't remember what I said in my last video. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but yeah, I've pretty much felt the same. I have just been feeling awful, and this week, last week, I was actually sick, physically sick, which is like one of the first times I've been well, no, I have been sick before, but yeah, like not very often physically sick. I was physically sick. Harry's like shooting at me with his Nerf gun. I was puking up, Scott's shouting at him, and yeah, it was just all a bit dramatic. And then yeah, I've just been feeling awful. Like the last couple of days, bar today, I was like, oh my god, I feel so much better. I've definitely had a lot more energy the last few days as well, but today I started feeling sick again, which is really annoying. I feel like unless I'm eating or I've eaten in the last hour, then I'm feeling sick, which is really frustrating, but obviously it's all good signs as well. What else? I've been super tired. I've been sleeping like 9 to 10 hours a night, which I'm like obviously really lucky I can do. Harry does wake up in the night, so I'm still like having interrupted sleep, but yeah, I feel like I'm getting like a lot of sleep, but I don't even feel like I am. But the last couple of days, touch wood, I have no wood here, but do this. Last couple of days I felt like a little bit like I've got more energy, but I also think it's the weather. So it's now March, and literally since March came, I feel like spring is finally coming, and it's been a bit sunnier. It's still freezing, but it's been a bit sunnier, and I feel like that's picked up my mood and my energy a lot more as well. So that's been helpful with like tiredness and stuff. And just feeling a bit more positive. I felt a little bit less hormonal this week. And then I was thinking yesterday, oh my god, like if I don't feel sick or hormonal, like maybe like the baby's not alive. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just constantly in a battle with my own head. Like I'm trying to be positive, and I'm like trying to think this is a baby now, but then like as soon as I start thinking that, I'm like, no, I shouldn't think that, because it will jinx it, and it will, like, I'll get to the 12-week scan and they'll tell me there's no baby there, and I shouldn't really think like that, and I just can't help it. And sorry if I'm rambling, but I feel like a lot of you would understand. I feel like I look like I'm wearing a Scott's shirt when I wear this, but like I said, I just want to wear like big clothes. That's the other thing, I am massively showing already. So kind of morning to lunchtime it's not so bad, and then after lunch it's literally like my stomach's massive. At first I think a lot of it was bloating and constipation, but now that's kind of gone down a bit. I think it's actually I'm showing. Like, I keep forgetting that even though this is my second like baby right now, it's like my 6th pregnancy, so I'm obviously going to show sooner. I'm not as skinny as I used to be either, but I've always had quite a flat stomach, so when I do get pregnant and have a little bit of a belly, it's really obvious. Plus, because I wear my jeans so tight, I then I like can't wear them straight away. So I've got maternity jeans on today and I feel so much more comfortable. At first I was like, I feel silly, I'm only like 10 weeks pregnant, but now I'm just like, whatever, I'm so comfortable, and my jeans are actually physically hurting me, so I had to put maternity jeans on. I'll show you like a bump in a minute, because I know that's like a thing. I mean, to most people it probably just looks like a normal stomach, but to me it just doesn't feel like my stomach. What else has been changing? My boobs have got bigger, and I wouldn't say like huge, they've just got full, and I have never really had full boobs. I'm quite flat chested, so that's been a bit weird, and they're sore, like can't bear anyone to be near them. Sorry guys, this video is so like informal. I don't mind that though, I quite like watching informal videos like sometimes. Out of breath, I just ran upstairs to get that battery. What was I saying? Nothing else much to report. I had a midwife appointment. So I had a midwife appointment at 9.5-ish weeks. And it was lovely. She was so nice. I think all midwives are nice, aren't they? But yeah, she was really, really nice, and it was quite a long appointment. So if this is your first pregnancy, be prepared for it to be long. Mine was kind of extra long because I have such a history with like family illnesses, and then obviously like my fertility struggles and miscarriages and things like that, and then you go through like, you know, what your pregnancy was like with your any existing children, and then I had to go through everything with Harry and his ears because that's obviously a condition he was born with. So yeah, it went on for quite a while, and then I had some bloods taken, some urine taken, and it was fine, but it was well over an hour, and I think it's meant to be about 40 minutes. So yeah, just be prepared if you have any kind of history, then you might be there a while, or they don't really mind though, they seem to be really relaxed, and obviously they're open to all the questions, which I didn't really have any. It's really weird. I feel like I should have questions because even though I've done this before, I like can't even remember anything. One weird thing that's happened, my god, I can't remember if I talked about this in my other video or not. I'm really sorry if I did. But basically I am intolerant to like quite a lot of food groups, and since I've been pregnant I'm not intolerant. So I asked her about that, and she was like, yeah, that happens, like people's like severe allergies can go away, and then they can come back sometimes when you're not pregnant, or they can just change. So yeah, it's been like amazing because I couldn't have dairy and I couldn't have gluten, eggs or soy or almonds, and I've been able to have like all of that. I'm still not massive on dairy, like I've just completely gone off cow's milk and the whole concept of it, but I still have cheese and things like that, and I have chocolate, and I've been having gluten as well, which it's been really hard because I've been posting loads of stuff lately with like gluten in, and everyone's like, how are you eating that? You're intolerant. And I've not obviously been able to answer why I've been eating it, but I feel really lucky because it was really restricting before and I can kind of eat everything again now. Also my skin, like it's broken out a little bit. I've got a couple of like pesky kind of little spots, but probably from all the bad food I've been eating. But my skin's been like really nice, which again, I didn't have that with Harry. I had really bad acne with Harry. It's when my bad skin started. And then obviously my dairy intolerance was setting off my skin before I was pregnant too. But I feel like this time, touch wood again, I've had good skin, so hopefully it stays like that. So yeah, I feel like that's everything that I wanted to tell you. Sorry, this is kind of an informal, and I'm like kind of like crouched down like this to try to speak to you, but it's just kind of, I don't know, I feel like these updates aren't going to be like proper sit down videos all the time. Maybe I'll just like slip them into vlogs and stuff. I'm not really sure how many I'll do either. I don't think I'll do like a weekly update because it's pretty much going to be the same thing all the time. But I might just do like one every now and again. But let me know if you like watching these updates. Let me know if you're pregnant. I'd love to have some like bump friends that we can chat to and like compare how we're getting on and stuff. Let me know if it's your first baby or your third or fourth or something like that. Yeah, it feels really weird this time. I'm really glad I do YouTube now that I am pregnant again, because I didn't do it before, but I watched it and I just wish I documented it all so I could look back. But I've been reading my blog posts, which is weird. I think that's the other thing. I'm going to bring my blog back. I've been writing some posts. I've actually written about 6 posts. I just need to add the photos to them and some links and stuff, and then I'm going to make them live. But yeah, I'm just feeling like I'm feeling creative again, and I feel like it will be a nice place to put a lot of pregnancy stuff. I've kept you here and that you're interested in seeing about my pregnancy and stuff. I know that even when I wasn't pregnant, I was watching pregnancy updates because I'm just weird like that. But yeah, oh yeah, I'll show you my bump before I go. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I have got a tripod. Let me just stick it on a tripod and then I will show you. So let me just pull up my jeans. As I said, I've got my maternity jeans on. So this is my bump. God, this is really tricky. How do people do this? So, is that an angle? Yeah. Oh, you can see, can't you? So this is where my normal kind of ab muscle bit starts. And then normally this just is like flat. But yeah, it kind of goes out from here. Maybe if I do this, you'll be able to see it a little bit more. Yeah, you can see there is the bump. Not very big, but it's still there, and it's still, you know, you can see it more from the front, I think. Like, you could just see this like bulge, and yeah, I've definitely got more love handle than I had before. But yeah, these maternity jeans are from Topshop, and they just have that tiny band, so they're not yeah, they're not too like maternal. They're just good to contain you. Oh, I'm exhausted. I need a nap. I can't nap, who am I kidding? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that, like I said, you're enjoying the updates, and thank you so much for all your messages so far, because I know that you're all going to be really supportive and lovely. And yeah, I will see you in my next